happened? The Raiders signed a signing that no one, absolutely no one, expected. A quiet, behind-the-scenes move that caught even insiders by surprise. And I already have all the details on this signing. But first, like and subscribe, because this bombshell hasn't even hit the mainstream media yet. It's official. The Silver and Black have brought back a familiar face. On Monday, the Las Vegas Raiders announced the signing of free agent wide receiver Marquez Callaway, a signing that not only strengthens the roster, but also reunites the team with a player with a storied history. Standing at 6'2" and 205 pounds, Callaway debuted in the league in 2020 as an undrafted free agent with the New Orleans Saints, quickly establishing himself as a reliable and versatile target. In his first 4 NFL seasons, he totaled 83 receptions for 1,069 yards and 7 touchdowns, averaging an impressive 12.9 yards per reception. But Callaway's value doesn't winding path. He began the 2023 season on the Raiders practice squad for the first 5 weeks, then returned to the Saints practice squad, where he was promoted for 3 games. In week 7, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers called him up, adding him to their practice schedule and giving him snaps in 2 regular season games. His pre-NFL resume was equally impressive. At the University of Tennessee, he etched his name in program history as one of the most dangerous receivers and punt returners. Over 4 seasons, 2016 to 2019, he racked up 92 receptions for 1,646 yards, an impressive 17.9 yards per reception, and 13 touchdowns, while also catching 3 punts. This time, Callaway's return to the desert is different. The Raiders didn't just add him. They freed up a roster spot by releasing wide receiver Kawan Baker, signaling that the front office is still fine-tuning its receiving core behind Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers. The move suggests Las Vegas wants experienced, proven players in case injuries or matchups force them to move one of the Raiders' most reliable trench players. According to Bleacher Report's Alex Ballantyne, the Houston Texans are expected to have one player at the top of their 2025 free agency wish list: Raiders guard Dylan Parm. The 25-year-old inside lineman entered the final year of his Heat contract after being selected in the 3rd round of the 2022 NFL Draft. Since then, Parm has started all but 2 games, proving to be a steady and reliable presence in the trenches. Houston, despite revamping its offense this offseason, still has question marks on the offensive line. They traded star left tackle Laramie Tunsil, and while they added players like Cam Robinson and rookie Ariante Ursi, stability on the interior remains an issue. Parham's 2024 grades prove his worth: a 74.3 overall grade from PFF, including a strong 75.6 run-blocking grade. He could immediately elevate the Texans' pass protection and running game. The challenge? Convincing the Raiders to part with him. Las Vegas knows Parham's value and the fact that reliable playmakers aren't easy to find, but with his contract expiring, the team could face a tough decision in March. And speaking of tough decisions, there's another story developing, one that could involve the Raiders investing in a quarterback before the season even starts. The preseason is often a period of adjustment. It's a time to shake off the rust accumulated during the offseason, test the roster's depth, and give young talent a chance to prove they deserve a spot on the final roster. But for Raiders backup quarterback Aiden O'Connell, his first girlfriend of the 2024 preseason may have carried much greater significance. It wasn't just a warm-up. It wasn't just another game of preparation. It may have been, and many believe it is, a true audition for the rest of the NFL. The stage was the duel against the Seattle Seahawks. O'Connell left the field with mixed numbers: 18 completions in 30 attempts for a total of 205 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 bitter, costly interceptions, culminating in a 23-23 tie. Nothing that screams perfect performance. Far from it. But what caught everyone's attention wasn't just the playmaking, but the unusual volume of snaps given to the number 4. This detail raised alarm bells for analysts and fans. Was the goal simply to assess his development, or were the Raiders putting the QB on display for potential interest? And this is where the pieces begin to fall into place. Raiders Wire journalist Justin Mello floated a hypothesis that quickly gained traction. The Tennessee Titans might be eyeing O'Connell, and looking at what happened in the Titans' preseason opener, it's hard not to see the point. The performance of Tennessee's backup quarterback unit was a disaster. Cam Ward, Brandon Allen, and Tim Boyle combined for 3 interceptions and barely any offensive rhythm. Boyle's night was particularly painful for the fans. Just 4 completions on 13 attempts and an interception that quickly wore the fans' patience thin. And as if the basic need for reinforcement weren't enough, there's an additional element fueling speculation: a familiar face behind the scenes at the Titans. Dave Ziegler, the former Raiders general manager and the man responsible for selecting O'Connell in the 4th round of the 2023 draft, now serves as assistant general manager at Tennessee. He knows the quarterback's potential, knows what he's capable of, and may be tempted to bring him into a quarterback room currently lacking stability. stability. Still, not all is chaos in Nashville. Heat guard Cam Miller gave fans a glimmer of hope with his solid debut. 6 completions in 7 attempts, 76 passes, a touchdown, and 31 more passes in another campaign. However, with Will Levis out for the season after shoulder surgery, the reality is that the Titans are navigating with few proven options. The signing of veteran Trevor Siemian helps, but let's be honest, it's temporary insurance, not a solution for the coming years. For Las Vegas, trading O'Connell could bring benefits, opening up space to develop another quarterback, alleviating some of the salary cap, and even gaining draft capital for the future. But this decision carries enormous strategic weight. If injuries hit the QB position later on, the clock could be ticking, putting not only the season, but also the team's stability at risk. It's the classic dilemma of protecting the present or investing in the future. And that's what makes this moment for the Raiders so fascinating and dangerous. In a matter of weeks, the team has already brought back a familiar receiver in Marquez Callaway, seen one of its most confident offensive linemen targeted by another team, and now faces the very real possibility of trading its backup quarterback. The offseason board is in flux. Every decision is a calculated move, but it only takes one misstep for the entire plan to fall apart. With the Raiders bringing back Marquez Callaway, the Texans reportedly eyeing Dylan Parm for 2025, and trade buzz swirling around Aiden O'Connell, which of these moves do you think would have the biggest impact on the Silver and Black's future? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Raiders news.